right in.
Sure. So we're a two-person operation, and we're Jaws Comics, and we're elite vendors, and we love doing these live sales. So thank you for joining on Saturday. And as far as payment plans, we're doing 30 days, 30% down, non-refundable. Rest due in 30 days. Shipping is always the same. It's $20 for unlimited slabs and $10 for unlimited raws. So if you buy 20 slabs, it'll only be 20 bucks shipping. And yeah, today we've got, I mean, probably the best stuff we've had ever on a live sale.
Oh,
just so much stuff.
That is saying something. Whoa, pump the brakes now.
I mean, just a lot of stuff. So whatever we could get through, we'll, but again, something for everyone, like you said.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'm excited. Did you mention payment plans at all?
Yeah, so I said 30% down, non-refundable, and then 30 days. But if it's a bigger book, you need more time, totally flexible on that.
And is there like a minimum threshold on those?
We like to do 500 minimum, but again, if it's just whatever your budget needs, just let me know or let us know during the show.
All right, so yeah, just let them know if you got something you're after. He's going to try to work with you. In the meantime, give me the price when you're claiming. Try not to make me guess. People give me the price, or in general, going to get priority. If somebody's new, maybe we'll give them a little leeway. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, but in general, give me the price. Give me question marks if you're making offers.
Offers are definitely considered, and yeah. Otherwise, we're going to see some awesome comics. Let's get comfortable, get those claim fingers ready, and let's do it.
Okay, so get ready to claim fast. This is a Thor, God of Thunder #1. It's a 9/4 white pages. And this one, I had it 40, but we're going to actually, since it's the first book of the day, 20 bucks.
Oh, hey, a 9/4 Thor 1 for 20 bucks. Do you do Zelle?
Yeah, Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, yep.
All right. What's up, Vintage Shark? Yes, I know Jaws Comics is like your spirit animal vendor. All right, 20 bucks is done. Not shocked at all that went quick. Mark M_3 with the first bite.
Thanks, Mark.
Blood in the water. All right, Jaws Comics in the house.
Okay, one of the covers that I love here, this is a Spider-Man 1. This is a gold edition. I can't see any visible flaws on this book, but I put it at a 9. I just put it near mint plus, 9.4, 9.6 plus. And this one I have at $50.
Nice. All right. I think what Chris is trying to say is he loves gold.
Gold is nice. Okay.
All right, everybody. Hope you're having an awesome day. If not, it's about to get better. Wait till you see some of these books. $50 is claimed. That is gone. That's going to go to Alvin. Just got Insta. That is the handle. Alvin, I know you've been on Insta for a little while, but it's okay. We still like the handle.
I like it. Okay, Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #8. As you know, the first black costume. And this is a VG Find 5.0 for $100.
Nice. All right. Top of the morning, Ilson. How's it going? He's across the world. So
Ilson.
Our evening, his morning. Either way, we're all close enough. Right now, we're all together.
Okay.
That's what I love about this. Do you happen to have a Spider-Man 1 Platinum? People got that Spider-Man 1 taste in their mouth.
Platinum, I don't.
All right, that's okay.
Actually, I'm going to show this one a little bit later, but I do have a really rare book. It's that Blue Lizard variant. I don't know if you've heard of that.
It's 10 p.m. All right, Ilson. Close enough.
Okay, Amazing Spider-Man #50. This is the Ross variant cover. It's a 9/8 white pager. Beautiful cover. And this one's $95.
Nice. You do have an offer on that Secret Wars. Came in quick. Maybe you'll want it. $70 is the offer.
I'm gonna come up $10. $80 is yours.
All right, Collectibles Comics. $80 is the new number. You just saved 20 by asking. Can you grab it? We'll find out.
Okay, this one is a lot of people are looking for this one. House of Secrets 92. It's a 2.5 off-white to white pages. Oh, this one. Okay, and it's a C1, so very minor restoration, which is tear seals to cover and spine split sealed to cover. So this one I had a 2.5 unrestored at 610. A 3.0 with a C1 went for 910. So I think this is really well priced. $475.
$475. $80 was accepted as a deal. Collectibles Comics taking it down. Nuts and Futz with a little bit of a design eye for things. Says really likes how the purple pairs well with with the headdress. All right.
Purple. Okay.
All right. Well, guess who else agrees? Somebody named Bourbon _Ball.
Thanks, Bourbon.
Bourbon _VOL taking down the first Swamp Thing.
Okay, I've got.
All right, now for the rest of the show, we get to have people popping in here saying, "Do you have House of Secrets 92?" What is say? Talk to Bourbon. No, we won't say that, Bourbon.
That's the only one I had today. Sorry. Okay, Fantastic Four number 50, first solo Silver Surfer cover, 2.5 off-white pages. Yeah, this one's just $185.
No, that's nice. People often looking for this one, and why wouldn't they? It's the third part of the Silver Surfer Galactus Origin trilogy. And if you're really like a deep cut Fantastic Four fan, the first appearance of Wyatt Wingfoot, who was Johnny Storm's college friend.
Okay.
Do you happen to have an FF28? I think that's the FF X-Men one.
I do not have an FF28.
All right, Sorcerer Supreme. There's still lots of other great stuff here.
This one is really cool. I mean, I think it's probably the best page from Journey into Mystery 83. First appearance of Thor from 1962. So this is page 4. And it's kind of like a splash page, but this is the first time that Thor's ever been in comics.
No, that's cool. All right, I haven't seen a page from Jim 83 offered, and yeah, that's definitely a big page from it.
Yeah, this is the back. So, but really cool page because you got Thor in 3 panels and just really bright colors. But again, the historic comic book and only 300.
Nice, $300. All right, Yetzi Tony throwing down the challenge, saying, "Where are the massive books?" All right, Chris. I don't know if you got anything handy to wow somebody who's throwing down the gauntlet. What's up, Tony?
We'll start.
You challenged the wrong guy.
I'm trying to just do a build up to.
No, that's cool. That's good. All right, 129. Something people asking a lot about, especially with if you're watching the Daredevil show.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I've got several of these, but this is the first one. This is a 129 First Punisher, a 4.0 off-white to white pages. Really nice presenting copy. It looks much higher than a 4.0, and this one I have at 950.
Nice.
It's got
Mortal Comics. That's a tough question. Favorite comic cover of all time? Wow. I mean, on the short list would be Silver Surfer 4. I'm a huge John Buscema fan. Yeah. Hulk 1, always a classic. I love the Cap 113 also, the Steranko where he's got the shield in the air. I don't know. What's your favorite Mortal Comics? So yes, there is a Punisher on the board. People have been asking about 129s. So don't play around if you're after one today.
Yeah, I've got a Incredible Hulk annual #1. Really cool Steranko covers, 6.0 off-white pages, and this one's 400.
Nice. That's a great Steranko also. Purple Spidey 1 version, Rodney? If there's one of those, it's probably coming to today.
Purple Spidey 1. Purple? Oh, are you talking about the 1990, the McFarlane.
I don't know. I guess if there's one coming. Okay, we're getting a look at some of the people's favorite covers. ASM 62, nice. Turner Civil War #3.
Okay, this one maybe qualifies as one of the best covers now.
Oh yeah, hey, this is a classic.
Okay, Incredible Hulk 340. This is a 9.4 white pager. It's a newsstand. This one is 400.
All right, 9.4, and don't miss the fact that this is a newsstand. All right. This is McFarlane came out of the gate swinging when it came to doing Hulk books. That's for sure.
Yeah, and then I've got a really nice raw one. This is a VF Plus near mint. I had it at 9.0 plus, so I could easily see this getting a 9.2 as well. And this one's at 225.
Nice. Okay, well, you got like a snap offer on the. How much was the slab?
400.
Got a $350 offer right out of the gate on it.
All right, I put my low at 375. How about come up $10? 360.
All right, Link. He had his low, and now he's going even lower. Add $10, and you got it, Link. Nice. All right, Tech 31 getting multiple votes. That's a good one to choose.
Oh, yeah, Batman 227 right?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Got a Captain America 100, and this is first Captain America in his own title. It's from 1968, 9.2 off-white pages for $15.50.
Nice. All right, 360 is done. Nice grab. Link _NY114. LOL for DET. Yes, payment plans are in play. In general, something, what, $500 or more?
Yeah,
30% down, non-refundable, paid off in 30 days. But let them know what your needs are, and we'll try to work it out.
Yep, totally flexible. Okay, so another ASM 129. This is a 9.2 off-white to white. And there was a sale, I think it was yesterday or the day before, for 3,000. So I'm just right at last sale. So 3,000.
No, nice. All right, there you go. A 9.2. Things are heating up. No problem, Paper Biz. Nice pickup. That was great. I'm glad to see you today. There's going to be some great books here. You still got a little gas left in the tank. Yeah, that Tech 31 at the expo was pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. I went and looked at it. I took pictures of that and the Tech 27. Okay, this one's actually really difficult to get. This is much harder than the first appearance, which is Marvel Spotlight 5. This is Marvel Spotlight 6. And this is the second appearance of Ghost Rider. It's an old label, so it has not. I don't think it's been pressed or cleaned because I think it was graded back in before 2010. Off-white to white pages, and this one is 1,200.
Nice. Yeah, this book is really tough to get in high grade. There you go. $1,200, older label, 9.6. Pretty good. All right, Daniel, what's up?
Yeah, and I'm looking at this closely. I really don't see anything. The only flaw I see is there's the little white on the corner right here.
Okay, well, I'm glad it's in your hands and you can see it because I don't. All right.
But I mean, it's the spine is flawless. So this one's 1,200.
Chris with the eagle eyes. Okay, we happen to have a Golden Age Detective Comics that's a grade 2.5 somewhere.
I have. Yeah, I do.
And we did get clarification that it was the Purple Lizard, the Spidey one that somebody was after.
Yep.
I think that maybe they saw in the preview. So
okay.
Stick around if you're after something you saw in the preview. They are here.
Okay, so this is the tech that they probably saw. It's Tech 87. This is 2.5 cream to off-white pages. It's got a penguin appearance from 1944. Cool cover, and this one's $8.50.
Oh, that's nice.
And the case is huge. It's big. This is like a regular size case, and then.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's like in a magazine size case, maybe.
Yeah, it's a magazine.
Sometimes
size case.
depending on how the Golden Age book sits, and they don't want to like constrict it for whatever reason, they'll go with like a magazine size. That's not a cover I see very often. What issue number is that again?
This is issue Tech 87.
All right, Tech 87. Nice. It's a clean blue label. Don't see any notes on it, so that's kind of nice. So if you need any more information about it or want another look at it, happy to do it.
Okay, we got it. Amazing Spider-Man number 3. Of course, first appearance of Doc Ock. And it's a 2.0 creamed off-white pages, $17.50.
Nice. That's one of my favorites right there. Love the first appearance of Doc Ock. Great Spidey villain. Yes, Recall Collectibles. There is an AF-15 in this sale. I don't know if there's any Dick Ayers Ghost Rider. That's like the Western Ghost Rider ones.
I don't have that one.
Oh, he may be talking about the Campbell, the 688 Spidey variant. Oh, I don't know.
The lizard one?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess maybe. I know there's the purple lizard Spider-Man 1, which is really rare.
So yeah, so this one, again, I don't know much about this, but from what I'm being told, this is like extremely rare. It's the blue lizard variant from Spider-Man number 1.
It's a blue lizard.
Yeah, so I guess in two panels in this issue, the lizard is blue. And I know there's certain collectors like that, watch our shows that know about this issue, but I hear it's extremely rare. And I only found one issue on eBay, and the seller was selling for $1,500. So please tell me if you know any history on this issue, but I have it at 1,000.
All right, so that is the I don't know. Yeah, so how do you price it? Yeah, it is a rare error issue, blue lizard variant. Brent Pool guy, don't elaborate on what the blue lizard is at your house. Thank you for that. In the meantime, there you go. Rare Spidey variant. There's also a copper lizard error as well. Nice. 9.9 newsstand. Jumping in here with the rare variant knowledge. Give 9.9 newsstand a follow if you haven't.
Okay, this one's, again, if anyone's looking for a starter copy, it's Avengers 4, which we know is the first Silver Age Captain America appearance. It's rough. It's a 0.5. It's missing a piece of the cover, but you see Captain America on the splash page, and it's complete 0.5 cream to off-white pages, and this one's $300.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Cap's just strolling out. What's up, Avengers?
Yeah.
It's been some years. I'm a little cold, but I'm ready to work.
Okay, so this is a complete Avengers 4, just missing a piece of the cover.
Okay, nice. All right, so a little bit of that cover missing, but it's still got a 0.5. And then, yeah, there's the blue lizard in play as well. Blue because he's the color blue, not because he's like sad in a couple panels.
Okay, got a Daredevil number 1, and this is, of course, the first appearance of Daredevil, and it's a 3.0 with off-white pages. Got the cool custom CGC label, and this one is $26.50.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Anything we should note about that at all?
Let me see here.
Looks like just a clean 3.0.
Yeah, there's no writing or date stamps whatsoever. It's actually,
Very nice.
it's actually
What'd you say
perfect.
the price was again?
This was 26.50, which is right at the last sale price.
Well, don't put it on the rack. Wow. Fantastic. J Mills, JMILLZ 181. Wow.
Thanks, J Mills.
Congratulations, man.
Okay, I've got two copies of this today. X-Men
Not,
#1.
I'm sorry, I'm just beaming. That was such a nice grab. That was such a great book, man. I love the just like I am not going to let that book get away.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Great claim. X-Men #1, origin first appearance of the X-Men. It's a 1/8 creamed off-white pages, and this one's actually a very nice presenting copy as well. The major defect, there's no writing. There's one date stamp right here in the middle. You see that?
Oh yeah, it's a classy date stamp. I've seen worse.
Yeah, the only thing the major defect is that corner right here. That's what probably brings it down.
All right, you're missing Iceman's hand. So if that's a deal breaker, if you're like Iceman's hand, no way.
But the back's really nice. It's a complete X-Men 1, and this one's 4,200.
Okay. Nice. X-Men 1. Okay. I mean, yeah. That's what else to say about that? That's a great book. All right. So are you not entertained? Look at some of these books that are hitting the board. Don't worry. If you're not a big game hunter, there's going to be some raw books, some other slabs. There's going to be a lot of different stuff here today. So don't worry if you're not like X-Men 1 chaser.
I've got a Detective Comics number 371, which is the run-in tights, Batgirl tights.
I know. Wow. Right? What does Batman do when he gets a run in his tights? All right.
True. Or Spider-Man. So this one is a 4.0 for $50.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you get a little closer to that. People, this is an early Batgirl too. Also, I mean, early Batgirl also. All right. Batgirl, get over here. We have a problem. Hold on. I got to run in my tights. That's literally the cover there.
Okay, and then I've got actually a Tech 359, which is the first appearance of Batgirl, and this is a good plus 2.5 for $225.
All right. Anything to note that makes it a 2.5?
The main issue is this little tear piece missing right here on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah,
because it presents pretty well, so you hit it pretty hard for that stare. A little maybe, is that a little paper loss on the spine at all?
Yeah, so just like a little bit right here. I mean, it's not even, it's a little bit of like discoloration, but it's not really paper loss.
Yeah, Alan, it's kind of, it was a different era, I guess.
So first Batgirl.
Okay, nice. That's a classic. So yeah, if you want a first Batgirl and you want to get an entry-level copy with an entry-level price, there you go. And what was the info on the Cap 100 again?
The Cap 100 is a 9.2 off-white pages for $15.50.
Yeah, that's a beautiful grade on that. 9.2 off-white, $15.50, or make an offer. Offers are entertained.
Okay, I've got a really nice.
By offers, but will also be nice.
This is a really nice ASM 14. This one definitely has not been pressed. I have it at a 3.5 to 4.0, but I think it could be pressed to higher than that. This one's 1,400.
Oh, nice. First Green Goblin. Here's a raw opportunity there. 3.540 as it sits. You heard Chris. Maybe better with some work, but you're buying a 3.540, $1,400.
And then I've got a slab. If you like slabs, this is a,
of course you got multiples.
a 2.5 off-white to white pages, and this one is $12.50.
Nice. All right, 2.5, 12.50. Okay, so you got some options when it comes to Spidey 14s. Can't say that at every sale. We're on with Jaws Comics. He busted open the vault.
Yeah. This one I know is pretty sought after. This is Gambit #1 from 1993. It's the gold edition, so it's a gold foiled cover. It's a 9.4 white pager, and this one I have at $2.75.
Nice. So yeah, this has a cardstock cover. So this gold one's rare to begin with, and then any little defect, you pretty much can't correct it. So 9.4 solid on a book like this, $2.75. Do you have a Gold Venom 1 today?
I do not.
All right. Sorry, Rodney. Keep looking. Good
I
luck
have
on the
some.
hunt.
I know people have been asking about the Dave Stevens cover. Dave Stevens cover. So I'll just show a bunch. This is Airboy #5. It's a 9.8 white pager from 1986, and this one is $2.15.
Of course, you got that in 9.8. All right, $2.15. The price on that. At least one person's here for the Star Trek one. Nice, Arbco.
Yep. I'll also do the Star Trek then.
Awesome.
This is so I'll show all three. I have issue #1, issue #2, and then issue #9. So issue 1 I have as a 3.0 to 3.5, and this one is 200.
What is that in the T and the star? Is there anything going on there?
There is. There's a little paper loss right there.
Okay, so there you go. So he's got it at what, 2.5? So that, you know.
Yeah, a 3.0 to 3.5.
3.035.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I was still thinking about that Spidey 14. Sorry. Tend to think about those kind of books for a little bit. That's a great one. All right, after these ones, yeah, we'll get you that cert number on the Spidey 129.
Okay, and this one, issue #2, it's actually really nice. This is I have it at a VF -70, and this one I have at 125.
Nice.
And then the Star Trek #9 I have at a VF -75. So again, another high grade issue. This one's 100. So
nice. All right, so let's review the prices again. So we got 100 on the issue #9. We got
200 on 1, 100 on 2, 125 on 2, and then 100 on 9.
So 425 or make an offer if you wanted them all. What's up, Culture Dan? Thanks for stopping by, and everybody else. What's up, Collector Dome? I don't know if there's any Conans tonight.
Conan.
And the
I don't.
Tech 359. What was the price on that again?
The Tech 359 was $8.50. The Tech 87. Wait. Oh, the Tech 359 first.
Yeah, first Batgirl.
The first Batgirl is $2.25 for 2.5.
There you go. It's 2.5, 225. Raw ASM 50s. I don't know. Heroes.
Yeah.
All right. Of course he's got it. What's up, Marala? All right, we're just getting into this thing. Look at that. The wall's not even full. We've got some big claims. And if you got an offer on a book, make it. Oh, yeah, we were going to do the cert number. After this one, let's do the cert number on the ASM 129.
Okay. So this is ASM 50. It's I have it at a good, very good 3.0. The major defect is the color loss right here.
Okay, yeah, get us a little closer. So it looks like maybe it rubbed up against something. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's, a very nice copy. The spine's nice. The edges are nice. So this one had a good, very good 3.0 for 400.
Okay. If you just don't look at that corner, that's a pretty nice looking copy. So $400. There you go. Asked and answered. Yeah, all right. So let's review both of the ASM 129s. I know there's the 4.0. What's the page quality on it?
This off-white to white, and you could see the.
You want to read it to me? I'll just put it in the chat.
Sure,
the
sure.
cert number.
I'll read. Okay, 45.
Okay.
09. 29.
Okay.
7001.
Perfect. Here it comes into the chat. There's the 9.2 label.
Yeah.
On the ASM 50, did you say it was moisture or color rub or?
I don't think it's moisture. It just looks like it's, yeah, it looks like some sort of just like color paper loss, right? So it's definitely not moisture.
That's right, Brent Pool guy. Chris does multiple voices. That was his other voice he was using. And what was the page quality on the ASM, the 4.5 or the 4.0 that's
The
up?
4.0 is off-white to white.
There you go. 4.0 off-white to white,
Yeah.
and 9.50.
Yeah,
So
and
there you go.
I've actually got some other options too, since people are asking about it. So
Okay, not sure if there's any surfer books tonight. Probably. Luke Cage 1, not sure about that.
yes.
And then I don't know if there's any Miles books that aren't Ultimate Fallout 4. So you got an offer on the ASM 50. The person who asked about it earlier is now offering $350 on it. Culture Den.
All right, let's do it. $350.
Culture Den. You found his yes number. Congratulations, Culture Den. Nice grab. How about 150 for the Tech 359, the Batgirl?
150. All right, how about come up $25? 175.
All right, Silver Fun 175, and you got it. Yeah, Culture Den. I mean, any day you can bring home a Spidey 50 is a good day.
Okay, someone asked about Luke Cage.
Yeah, look at that.
So Hero for Hire 1, this is a beautiful copy. It's an 8.0. It's a white pager. I don't know how this is an 8.0, but it's, you know, just maybe just there's like 5 spine ticks I see, but other than that, it's stunning.
Yeah, 8.0 is really solid for that.
Okay. So this one I have at 600.
Okay, white pages. If that moves the needle for you, definitely people take notice when you show them a white pager on a book like that, especially from the Bronze Age. So you're getting a counter offer. Do you want to do 175 shipped? I mean, it feels kind of like the same offer or similar, but I'm just passing it along.
I really don't like doing the 175 ship.
So it sounds like Silver Fun 175 and you pay your shipping.
Yeah.
Chris is trying to work with you. The guy's got a big heart for sure.
All right, you know what? I don't like doing that, but I'll do that for you.
All right, wow. See, I told you. I mentioned the big heart.
He's bought stuff for me before, so.
But like the good kind of big heart, not the kind of big heart where the doctor like is worried about sharing. You got an offer on the Spidey 14 Raw.
Mm-hmm.
1125 from TJ Rue.
TJ. All right, how about I'll meet you in the middle. I'll do 1250. I'll take 150 off that.
All right, 1250 gets it done, TJ Rue.
Yeah.
He took a bunch off to meet you.
You're going to be really happy with this copy because I think it's pressable to a higher, not a much higher, but a higher grade.
Well, since you got the clear backing board, why don't you flip it around and show us the back again real quick?
Actually, the back there's a whiteboard in there.
Oh, okay. Sorry. He just got it in one of those like super safe, like rigid top loaders.
Yeah.
All right, so 1250 gets it done, TJ Rue. And then, do you have a Strange 169? You know the Doctor Strange 1 kind of?
I do.
Of course you do.
Okay.
And yes, there is an AF-15 coming. Hold on there.
Okay, so Doctor Strange 169. I have this at a fine 6.0. This one looks like an 8.5, but there is some chipping right here, here. See that?
Okay, a little bit of chipping, but that's okay. It's not a 9.8.
Yeah, so I have this at a fine 6.0 for 175.
Okay, 6.0, 175. Okay, there's some nice keys here, books people look for. If you see something you want, don't dilly-dally. Is that a... All right, FF28. I think we covered that. Did you say you had one of those coming?
I don't have FF28.
All right, so...
I do have a ton of other FFs, but not 28.
All right, well, here we go. Montalvo is offering to pitch in $50 to make that ASM 14 deal happen. So TJ Rue, confirm you will do $1,200 and you will pay for your shipping, and the deal is done. So I have a feeling the answer is yes, but I will wait for you to confirm. And Montalvo, that is very generous of you.
Yeah, thanks.
While we're waiting for confirmation on that, how about 135 on the Doctor Strange?
135. How about come up $10 more? 145.
All right, 145. And then how about 160 for the Raw Hulk 340?
160. Come up 15. 175.
All right, 175 gets it done. TJ Rue, I have a feeling that that's a yes. That's better than what you were doing. Yeah, all right, it's done. I was like, okay, maybe it's just...
That's this one.
Okay, so TJ period ROO 1969 is going to pay $1,200. Montalvo 8722 is going to kindly, generously pay the other $50 to get that deal done. Montalvo, really awesome of you to like make a book like that, help get it to a new home. You guys are awesome to each other. This community is, you guys are great. I know I say it over and over again, but I still don't get tired of saying it. Still get the chills. All right, 145 is done on the Strange. AVL Comics, that's a great book. Nice.
Thank you.
And 175 is done as well. On the Raw Hulk 340, that's going to go to Roger 1986. And then on the letter O, Roger.
Okay, this book, I'm going to need some help in chat on this, but I didn't know how to price this book, but it's, this one is extremely nice. I mean, honestly, the spine is like, there's no spine ticks. The edges are nice. I probably have this at like an 8.0 to 8.5, but the only issue is the fading of the cover, the color.
Okay.
So I had this, I bumped it down to a 6.5, but again, it could be much higher. And this is definitely unpressed as well. So I have this at 11.
Okay.
I have this at 1100. But again, in chat, if you guys know about faded covers, please let us know.
All right. So if it was full color, he said it'd be about an 8.0. With the fading, he bumped it to a 6.5. Does that seem fair to people? Let us know.
So you can see the
pricing.
Yeah.
I like that GCT designer. Homes need keys. I couldn't agree more. Do you have a First in Humans today? And then can we talk about the book on S?
I don't have a First in Humans, and the book on S is, wait, F or S?
S like Sam. S like super great books today.
Oh, there's no book on S.
All right, well then maybe let us know, Marala. Okay, I'm hearing CGC can be harsh on faded covers. I don't know how harsh, but if it was an 8.0 with that fade.
Yeah, but it's actually, the fading's not that bad. I mean, it's, you know, again, it's not like horrible, but it's
right.
It's there. Yeah. Okay, so.
Okay, well, we'll let the chat decide. You know, make an offer if you want to try for that book. All right, S sold is what I'm hearing. All right. S was the Hulk 340. All right, well, let's talk about this annual one.
Yep, Amazing Spider-Man annual one. This is it's a lower grade. I have it at a good plus 2.5, and it's actually got tape along the spine, so that's probably the major issue there. And this one I have at 600. First Sinister 6.
Oh, nice. All right, well, let's talk about the book on E then, the classic Steranko Hulk Annual.
Yep. But E is a 6.0 off-white pages. Very, very nice copy. Really white back. This one's 400.
All right. Well, I know you might be waiting for like the grand reveal of a book like an AF-15. I'd imagine that'd be kind of a fun one to look at.
Well, let me show this one. This one.
Okay. All right. Well, this book has its own little home.
Well,
this must be a good one.
Okay. I mean, this one has a case just because it's a high grade X-Men. It's a 9.2 X-Men 13.
Oh my gosh! Look at that book had its own case.
Yeah. So it's the second appearance of Juggernaut. 9.2 off-white to white pages. It's a beautiful copy. So anyone that likes early X-Men, this is definitely a PC book.
Wow. Okay.
This one I have at 2,100.
Wow. All right. I was bracing for a bigger number. That book in 9.2. Wow. Second Juggernaut. Ridiculously high grade for that book. Oh, yeah. Will the purchase come with the case?
100%. If you buy the book, you're gonna get this beautiful.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Okay, so there you go. Claim it at 2,100 and get that rockin' case. Yes, a book that lives in a suitcase. You know it's gonna be good.
Okay, this book was really hot for a long time. This is the Jungle Action number 6. It's a 9.4 white pager. First appearance of Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan. And this is the first Black Panther solo story. So a lot going on in this issue. It's a 9.4 white pager for $5.75.
That's great. 9.4 white pages, $5.75. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan did a great job as Eric Killmonger. I wish they'd find a way to bring him back.
Yeah, same here. He killed it.
Yeah. ASM 3, yeah, there's a couple to choose from, I think, still.
Well, I have one ASM 3 right here. It's a 2.0.
Okay, there it is. There's one to choose from. Here it is. 2.0. What's the page quality again?
Cream to off-white pages, and then also has the Spider-Man New York City custom CGC.
Nice. All right, $17.50 or make an offer. So, Nucking Futz, I think that Jamie Foxx is still lined up to play Spawn. I see you saying Michael B. Jordan should play him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be in a new movie called Sinners. Definitely, that one will be good. That was a great director attached to that too. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Yeah, that movie looks really good. Creepy. Okay, I've got a Captain America 117, first appearance of the Falcon, and this is a really nice copy. I have it as 7.5 to an 8.0 conservatively, and this is a 280.
Oh wow, 7.580. That's a solid Falcon right there. Okay. So yeah, if you see anything on the board you want more information about, let us know. You want to make an offer, definitely do that. Offers have been working. Yeah, Ryan Coogler, the guy who directed Creed and Black Panther, did that Sinners movie.
Okay, I've got another
that guy can make some movies and writes well too.
Another Daredevil number 1.
Oh wow! All right, the last one went in seconds, so get ready.
And this one is a 4.5 cream to off-white pages, and this one again, I'm not saying it could be bumped, but it definitely has not been pressed. Just from seeing some.
All right, so we see some pressable defects. Is there something there next to the E in Daredevil?
I don't see anything.
Okay, no, that's just part of the title. All right, good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. There's like zero writing.
Oh, wow. Look how clean that is. Well, that is nice. All right. Well, then, what's somebody going to have to claim it at?
This one I have at 32.50.
Okay, 32.50. It's a 4.5. Last Daredevil one started the show. Literally was claimed in seconds. So don't.
Yeah, this is the only one the last one I'm gonna have tonight.
All right. So that's it. How about $200 for the Cap 117? Where is that?
Oh, this one. 200. I'll meet you in the middle. I'll do 240 on this.
Okay, 240. You just saved $40 by asking.
Yeah, which
Delano,
I think it's a steal at that price.
let us know at 240. Is there a Journey to Mystery 84?
There is.
Hey, oh, wow. Of course there is. All right, 240 is done.
Yeah, you're gonna be happy with this one.
Delano, and then the number 4, and then Real, and then 76. You got it. All right, one Daredevil left. I did watch that next episode of Daredevil today. That was really good.
Okay, so
Do you happen to have a Ghost Rider 1 coming?
I do not. So I've got the Journey into Mystery 84, second appearance of Thor, first appearance of Jane Foster. It's a 2.0 off-white pages for $4.25.
Oh, nice. Second Thor, first Jane Foster. How much was the Daredevil 1 again? Let's review that.
That's $32.50 for a 4.5.
$32.50
Oh,
for 4.5.
nice
What's
job.
up? That Lino Nickel and Dime Collectibles asking.
Hey, Lino.
Okay. So yeah, if you want us to put that book back on camera, let us know. And then let's see here. ASM 550. I don't know if we've seen that book yet. Is that coming?
You know what? I was looking for that before the show, and I think I left it at home.
All right. Well, we'll forgive you because the books you brought are pretty great. There is a Spotlight 6 up there.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's a 5 today.
Yeah, this one's a stunner. Old label 9.6.
You have a $375 offer on the Journey to Mystery 84. They'd like to add it to their payment plan. The name is Bourbon_Vol.
All right, let's do it.
Nice.
All right.
Bourbon_VOL takes another book down. Nice grab. Not that I'm keeping track or anything, Bourbon, just celebrating.
Yeah, thanks, Bourbon.
ASM
He's a
252, not sure.
dude.
Oh my gosh. Of course you do.
Okay, ASM 252, 9.6 white pager. Also a newsstand. And this one is $4.35.
Oh, that's nice. All right. 9.6 white page newsstand. Okay. I don't know if there's a Batman 227 or a First Groot.
No, I don't have either one.
All right. That's okay. You brought lots of other awesome stuff. I know we got to see that AF-15 at some point.
Yep. I'll show it after a couple more books. How about that?
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right. I've got one of my favorite books I think is extremely undervalued. This is the first appearance of Iron Fist. Marvel Premiere 15, 9.4, off-white to white pages. This one I have at $7.40.
Nice. $7.40. Yeah, when I was trying to find the sale today, I had to, use this special staff, and it shined a light on the spot where all the great comics were going to be. It's at Jaws Comics.
All right, we're going to show it. So this is, you obviously get the case.
All right, okay, another book that comes with a case. All right.
For the staff.
Nice job. Okay, so this is the A15.
Ah.
Okay, so you get the case too. If you want to own an AF15 at an affordable, I think it's affordable for an AF15. This is check out the colors on that Spider-Man. It's just really nice.
Yeah. And the colors on this the cover for Spidey just pop. Look at that.
Yeah, so this is, it's a low grade, it's a 0.5, but it's complete. There's no notes. There's no notes at all, CGC notes at all.
Oh.
So it's just fully complete. There's no writing. There's no date stamps. It's just, it's obviously it's a little beat, but if you want a complete copy.
All right, here's one person. JGC says they saw this book in person at the expo, and it's a great looking 0.5. That's nice.
Yeah, and it actually has a New York City CGC label on there, Spider-Man New York City label.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sad pulling that out to show people.
Yeah, and when you see the price, you're gonna say that's really affordable, I think, for AF15. I have it at 13,900.
13,900. Very important point there. A very important little period there.
Yeah, just the data. A 0.5 with the centerfold missing, incomplete, sold for $13,629.
Okay, so an incomplete sold for $13,600. And this one is complete. It's an off-white pager. Can you read us the label number on that too?
Sure. It's 4406290001.
There you go. It's now in the chat. Off-white 0.5. Any other info? If you want us to take a closer tour around the book or anything else, just ask. Today at 15, I'll spend some time staring at that until somebody claims it, and then it goes back into its own little suitcase home, and it gets sent on its way to your home.
This will come in a bulletproof box.
Oh, it's bulletproof.
Has
that been tested?
In this case, to you.
All right, well, I don't know if we can promise bulletproof, but definitely a really cool case there. Well protected, I guess I would say. How about the Tech 87? You have an offer of $725.
Tech 87.
Mark M must have been eyeballing that one for a little while.
All right, Mark, how about come up $25? $750.
Oh my gosh, Mark M, $750, and you got it. That's 25 more bucks. Just skip that latte tomorrow. Pick up an early Tech. That is great.
All right, we go from the first appearance of Spider-Man.
Done. Mark M_3. You got it. Okay.
All right, I've got a book that I don't know a lot about, but I got this from Nutton Futz, who's watching, and in a trade.
Hey, nice. Was that from the Expo Trade Night?
No. This is just...
Okay, that's okay. Tell us more about this book. All right, Nutton Futz, you'll recognize this book. Then.
Yeah. So I don't know a lot about this cover, but apparently he said it's a really hot cover. Is that true, Bill?
Yeah, that's definitely one of the more desirable Campbell Amazing Spider-Man covers. Absolutely.
Yes.
He actually revisited it for a Comic-Con cover this last year, as it was so popular. It was just kind of like, okay, I'll do something similar.
Got it. Okay. So ASM 601, 98 white pager, and this one is $685.
So if you're a big game J. Scott Campbell hunter, this book is definitely on your radar, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's like with the Black Cat, the Le Chat, the famous Freddy kind of homage.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And what is on C? That's a Alex Ross timeless #1, the Amazing Spider-Man issue.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 50, Alex Ross variant cover, 9/8 white pager.
Okay. Yeah, Shuttermeister, we'll show you the AF-15 again. Let me do this quick offer. So you got an offer came in pretty quick on the Campbell at $600 from Next Level Stash. Well, I'm always hoping it's a Next Level Mustache, but
600. How about 650 on it? Last sell was, I think, 670. So 650.
all right, Next Level Stash, 650. You're close. You're close. Let us know. Okay, in the meantime, can we take another look at that AF-15? I mean,
Yes.
I feel like the answer is yes, Shuttermeister. All right, let's just take a little quick tour around the book. Show us the edges. Let's just take a look at this thing here. Okay. So it is complete. It's a 0.5, so it looks like it's split pretty good there. Got some paper loss on the edge. Let's see the back cover too. So the color is really nice on Spidey there. I don't see any writing. I don't see any like other like major defects to point out. Just a well-worn. There's a little bit of paper loss there at the spine. Not surprising. So there you go. Yes, Jaws bringing the big bite books. That's for sure. And remind us of the price one more time on this off-white 0.5.
Yeah, 13,900.
Okay, 13,900. In the meantime, 645. I think that was what you said.
I think I said 650.
All right, well then Elite will cover the other 5. Let's keep going. Appreciate you. Next Level Stash. You got it.
Thanks, Next Level.
J&J. Yeah, Jaws always brings the good. The vault is open, and the books are awesome. And even 2 of the books, including that AF-15, have their own little suitcase you get. The AF-15, and there's a 9/2 X-Men issue number 13. So if you're interested in that, let us know. We'll put that back on camera. And you get one of the, like its own little suitcase.
Okay, first Spider-Gwen, Edge of Spider-Verse 2. 9/8 white pager, and I have this at 685.
Nice. Okay, what's up, Jay Lugo? Yeah, we can show you that ASM3 again. The short story is it's a 2.0 creamed off white, and it's $17.50. There you go, and it's got the special label. So if we can give you any other info, Jay Lugo, happy to do it. But that's a nice, it's a Spidey 3, and it's a clean blue label. Thanks for stopping in. In fact, all of you, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
I know Jaws brings the books, that's for sure. Definitely worth coming out to see the spectacle. This book got mentioned earlier on somebody's favorite cover list. Let's talk about it.
Okay, Green Lantern 76. Neil Adams cover. Some say it's the first Bronze Age comic book. This is a 9/2 white pager. It's in the first generation slab. So I don't believe it's been worked on at all.
9/2 white pages. That's
26.75.
That's a spectacular grade for this book. 9/2 white pages. I mean, this thing that's a stunner. You just don't see that book in 9/2 white pages, I'll tell you. And if you know, then you don't need me to tell you. Whew. Wow. All right. I'm speechless. That's a beaut. And with the super old label, I mean, that like is a survivor. That hasn't been, that's all right. I'm tripping over my words here. Let me get a drink.
Okay, ASM 300, of course, first full Venom appearance, 9.4 white pager, and this one is 600.
All right, nice. Always a classic. First Venom. A lot of sales. People's eyes be like, "Ooh, an ASM 300." But have you seen that board? There's an X-Men 1. I heard there's a second X-Men 1 in play.
Yeah, there is.
All right, of course there is.
All right, let me show some other X-Men though.
Newton rings on that ASM 300 we just looked at.
Newton rings.
You know, the little like
Yeah.
where it looks like soapy things.
No, not at all.
All right, no Newtons on that. And then ASM Annual 1, yeah, we'll take a look at that. Awesome Comics.
Yep.
And then the grade on the ASM 129, that's 3K. It's a 9.2 off-white to white pager, Montalvo. If you want a closer look, just let us know.
The main issue is there's tape along the spine.
Okay, not shocking. That's square bound. You open and close it enough times, the spine starts to split. Before you put it back up there, would you consider $525 for it from Recall Collectibles?
525. All right, let's do it.
Get your ass to Mars. Right on. Recall Collectibles, you got it. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. How about 500 for the Hero for Hire?
500.
Oh, you know what? Uh-oh. Let's back it up.
Okay.
Let's take that book and let's pull it back out. He meant 525 on the ASM 300, not on the annual.
Oh, got it. Okay, so not
Is
this
that
one.
it? Okay.
I got, a different person asked for the annual Recall. I apologize. I have one job. I'm going to try to do it.
This one I could to come up $25. I'll do 550 for you.
All right. Recall 550.
The 90-day, there's 10 sales in March, and the average is 600, so you get it like 50 below the 90.
Tell you what, Recall, I probably shouldn't, but I'll chip in $10 for the mix up on my part. So instead of 525, so that gets you to 535. Add 15 more bucks, and you'll have that ASM 300. The ASM Annual 1 still is in play. It's a 2.0. I think you said it was a 2.0, correct?
It's a 2.5.
2.5, yeah. There's tape on the spine.
Yeah.
600. It's still available. In fact, he said he would take 525. I kind of feel responsible, but I guess if somebody wants it at 525, you can have it.
Okay.
So yeah, Recall. Let us know if $15 more will get it done on the ASM 300. Again. All right, it's done. We're gonna celebrate again. All right. Recall Collectibles, you got it. Put a leak down for the $10 on that, and then they'll pay the $540. All right. Nice Recall.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Sorry. Good afternoon.
Okay, I've got it.
Good evening and good night. All right.
Okay, X-Men 14. Really nice 6.0 white pager from 1965. First Sentinels appearance. And this one I have at 550.
Nice. All right, that's a big X-Men key. So, yeah, there's Shawshank. When that second X-Men one comes out, we can definitely show you the one that's on the board. I know there's another coming. In fact, a few people asked about the X-Men one, so we'll do that. The Edge of Spider-Verse is a 9.8 white pages, correct?
9.8 white pager.
Okay. And did we cover this? I thought I read this offer, but W.S. Hawley, sorry about that. David Mid offered 500 on the Hero for Hire.
Oh, 500 on the Hero for Hire. How about I meet you in the middle? I'll do 550. This one's a white pager.
All right. 8.0 white pages. David Mid 550, and you got that one. Thanks for the assist, W.S. Hawley. I know with my old like ASM 300. All right.
Okay.
So in the meantime, the Edge of
Okay.
Spider-Verse. What was the price on the Spider-Verse?
The Edge of Spider-Verse was I think 685.
Okay, 685, 98 white.
Yeah.
Nine. Let's just. There we go. Thank you. 98 white pages. Okay, so we are caught up.
So this is the other X-Men one. It's a 2.0 off-white to white pages. This one has some writing on it, as you can see.
All right, let's get a little closer to it and show. All right, there it is. There's a little right there next to the Cyclops I-beam, and then up a little bit. There's a little writing also. There it is. All right, somebody wrote an A, and they're like, "No, I'm gonna write a B." Okay.
The back is clean, but again, just some writing up top. Otherwise, the colors are nice. The centering's nice. It's a 2.0, and this one is 4,500.
All right, 2.0 off white to white, 4,500.
All
right, Victor. Then there's the 1.8, and what's that? What's the page quality on that 1.8?
The 1.8 is cream to off white.
All right, and there you go, 4,200. Victor Palucci, always generous with the community. Good to see you, Victor.
Hey,
Offering
Victor.
a $20 credit on the next claim of $200 or more. So going in order, we do have an offer on the X-Men 14 of $490 from the Shawshank Collection.
X-Men 14 for 490, you said?
Yes, $490 was the offer.
All right, how about $10? Just make it even 500.
All right, Shawshank Collection. You did make that offer after Victor offered. So he says 500. You claim it at 500. You'll be paying 480. And Victor Palucci, courtesy of Victor Palucci. So let us know. Just write 500. You're actually going to be paying 480. So I have a feeling. I don't know if you knew about that credit or not when you made the offer, but that is. AF15 info, Face a Tiger. It's the short answer is it's a 0.5 off white to white.
Okay.
And there it is. Let's just look at it.
Yeah, Anchor.
0.5 off white. 0.5.
Nice meeting you at the expo too.
Yes, 0.5 straight off white, 13,900.
Yeah, no.
Guilty man in Shawshank. Only guilty man in Shawshank.
All right, $500 is accepted. So put the period Shawshank period collection down for that book. They're going to pay $480, and Victor Palucci Comics is going to pay the other $20. Victor, generous as always. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Magic happen for someone.
Okay, I've got a early Thor Journey to Mystery 89 classic Thor cover. This is a 3.5 to 4.0, and I have this at 275.
Nice. Love that Thor cover. J&J, no. There are some payment plans available, but it'd be more like 30 days, not 15 years. Giant Size Avengers one. Oh, that's an interesting ask, GCT. Not sure.
Avengers one. I do not have that.
We should do a wall scan soon for some of the people who may have joined us a little later.
Okay, yeah.
I know we're looking at most of the rack, or we're looking at your lighting a little bit there too.
So let me do this real quick.
All right, perfect. We're gonna do a little scan, look at some of the books. So if you want more information about any of these as we go along, just say the word. If you want to make an offer or a claim, definitely do that as well. That's a page from Jim 83. That is cool. So Pop Culture Guy payment plan would be on something like $500 or more. You pay 30% down, non-refundable. Paid off generally in about 30 days, but let Chris know your needs and maybe it'll work out. So the counter on the Luke Cage was $550. I didn't see that accepted, so pretty much open to the room at this point. $550 on the Luke Cage. That is a 9-2 white pages. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, 76, and that is insane. Here you go, and Avengers 4. If you didn't like looking at Cap on the cover, that's the perfect book for you. It's only $300 for a first Cap.
He's right.
Oh, actually, you get to see him right there on the first page. Okay, and X-Men 118. Yeah, that's what else to say about that other than it's great. And a 2.0, if you want to step up a little bit. ASM3. So as you can see, a lot of big keys still here. Always fun when we're on with Jaws. Definitely a lot to look at. This is art you can own, though. Okay, here we go. There's a ASM 129.92 off-white to white. 3,000 or make an offer. Don't always get those Punisher books on these lives anymore. Of course, a Cap 100, AF15. Nice. There's a first Green Goblin. Yeah. Okay, that's a newsstand 96 white page, first black costume. There you go, 2.5. Spine is pretty much taped there. $600 for best offer. This book is a 9.2 off-white to white, which is a crazy grade on it, and it comes with its own little suitcase. So does the AF15. I think the little suitcase is pretty cool, man. I don't have any little suitcases for my books.
Bill, I'll send you one.
No. You're too kind. You're too kind. Chris, you got a heart of gold. I mean, I swear, you're very generous. But that's very kind of you. But
Yeah, of course.
I can't. You can hook somebody else up. All right. Look at that. Okay. All right. So there was those Star Trek early issues, Raw also. You have a offer.
Okay.
How much is the ASM 129?
Which one? The
Shawshank Collection. Are you offering 3,000 for the pair? Is that what? Just to confirm. So you're offering on the ASM 129 and the Luke Cage. Can we get the cert number on the X-Men 13 real quick while Shawshank confirms that?
So this one is it's 452 854 5005.
All right, so there's a cert number for the X-Men 13. I think I got it in there correctly. Let me know if I screwed up that. And then you have a $3,000 offer for the ASM 129 and the Luke Cage. Shawshank Collection coming in, hoping for the best.
I mean, I'm at 3550. I said I'd do 500 on this. I said I'd do 550.
Yeah, you came down to 550 on the Cage.
I mean, there was just a sale at 3,000 on this, so I could probably do like 29 on that, and then
Okay, so you
yeah,
really recent sale on a 9.2. Okay.
So I'm at, what is it, 550 plus 29, so
That'd be 34.50.
yeah, I'm at 30. I could do 34.50, which is well below last sales.
All right, Shawshank, 34.50 is the counter. Below last sales. Sounds like there were recent ones on both of them. The ASM 129. I don't know if is there a raw ASM 129?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, wow. All right.
This one for 1,100, 6.5.
All right, I forgot. Yeah. So there you go. 6.5, 1,100. A little bit of color fade on that. Otherwise, it presents like a 8.0. He was saying, and then ASM 14. Let's take a look at that real quick.
Yeah, ASM 14 is a 2.5 and off-white to white pages, and this one's 12.50.
Well, let's see here. Star Trek 9. How about $60?
Star Trek 9. So I have. How about come up $10, $70 on this.
Wow. All right, Steven Yeager. How about that? I think that's a pretty friendly counter. You get to 70 and you got it. And then Shawshank, no worries. Thank you for the offer.
Yeah,
What do you
thank
say? 34.50. I mean, I'm not Ollie. I shouldn't be chipping in all the time. Jeez. I mean, you made a claim earlier. Try to get you some awesome books here. I don't think this might not be enough to get you there, but all right. Ollie will find out later, but at least going to kick in $50 to try to get you that deal. All right, let me know, Shawshank.
Yeah, I'll kick you another 50. I'll take 50 off too.
All right. Wow.
To try
So
to get it done.
34.50 becomes 33.50. If somebody was interested in those two as a backup, feel free to do that. That's the ASM 129 Off-White to White 9.2 and the Luke Cage 8.0 white pages. Be 33.50 for that pair. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I've got a Iron Man Submarine. Predates Iron Man #1. It's a 9.0 off-white pager from 1968, and this one I have at $5.50.
All right. It is done.
Only gift to man in Shawshank.
The Shawshank collection, picking up some more awesome books. Congratulations.
Thank you.
$33.50. So don't forget, Elite's chipping in $50 on that. So he's paying $33.50. Elite's paying $50 to get to $3,400.
Thanks, Shawshank, and thanks, Bill.
Those are two amazing books. So we really thank Ollie. He'll find out later. Sorry.
Thanks, Ollie.
All right, appreciate you guys definitely, and two amazing books going to a new enrollment. They can forget. And oh no, Ollie's watching. Oh no.
Is he watching?
Apparently so. What's up, man? Oh no. We'll talk later.
Okay, I've got Fantastic Four #11. One issue I really love because I love the Impossible Man. It is the first appearance of the Impossible Man from 1963. It's a 5.5 cream to off-white pager, and this one is $5.50.
Nice. You know, I already don't remember how much the X-Men 13 was. The book that comes with a suitcase. But you do have an offer of $17.50, so I don't know where he's at on that.
It's $2,100. $17.50.
That's Webhead CC.
Oh, Webhead. Last one was 2,000. How about come up $100?
$18.50 is done.
$18.50. I'll do it for him.
Wow, Webhead, your name carries some weight here. That's quite a. All right, well let us know. All right, as if you don't have enough here, do you happen to have an FF1 today?
Wait, what was the question?
As if you don't have enough, do you have an FF1, a Fantastic Four 1 today?
I don't have an FF1.
All right, well, you know what you don't have anymore is a X-Men 13 9.2. It's been claimed. Wow.
Thank you. Thanks, Webhead.
That is a great deal. I agree. Webhead CC. That book is going to come with its own little suitcase.
It is.
I think that's like huge value on its own.
$18.50.
So that is great. I'm hearing I'm a little blurry. Not sure what that's about, but hopefully I clear up soon. As long as you can see the books, I don't care how blurry I am. But thank you for the heads up. I am seeing that now.
Have you seen Webhead's very generous credit? I don't know if you saw it, Bill.
Oh, no. Last thing I saw from Webhead was done. Can you please let me know what the credit is?
He said 500 credit